Hello, how's it going? We are back again today, and we're going to continue with our Loremaster and going through Nagrand. And yeah, hopefully the music isn't too loud. If it is, let me know, and maybe I'll turn it down. But yeah, let's get started. Thank you, stranger. They would have surely killed me had it not been for you. I was kidnapped by these Mercbloods 3 nights ago during a nighttime raid on Garadar. What I have since uncovered may very well shake the foundation of the Outland. These savages seek to recover the totem of Kardash. I cannot allow the totem to fall into the hands of the Mercbloods. You must help me escape. And stranger, if you do not make it back to Garadar, you must tell Garrosh what happened here. Really wish that these guys on escort quests would walk a little bit faster. Come on, let's go, Slowpoke. Just give you the option to like push them, or like throw them in a backpack and carry them. Gives us the rare occasion to actually do a little bit of this. That RP walk. Taking it slow. Slow it down. It is best that we split up now in case they send more after us. Hopefully one of us will make it back to Garrosh. Farewell, stranger. Alright. And there we go. It's part of the Mercblood there. We're getting closer to finishing up Nagrand. I'll have to take that back to camp, but also we're just gonna find the patrol that's running around here. Got a couple Alex, and we got a quest drop from that as well. That'll kind of help us with that quest chain. And can't really remember if we have to hand this one in first, the totem of Kardash, or if we can go ahead and get it just from the drop. We're gonna go check it out first. And they always kind of patrol this area of the map here, all the way around counterclockwise. Here they are. Hello, hello. There it is. Ooh, that's a lot. Alright, the parchment holds a crudely painted map of Nagrand. There's a big red X where Garadar would be on the map. It would seem that these savages are planning an attack on the city. Take Mercblood invasion plans to Garrosh and Garadar. Alright. Gonna fly on over to Garadar. And go hand these in and continue on the way. And yesterday we did run into a little bit of trouble with don't kill the fat one. We have to try and convince the one ogre, but we need him to be down at 30% health, and we're just gonna do that because we did too much damage. I think I found a workaround for it for today, so we're gonna see if that works, and hopefully we can maintain some progress. Push forward into the more exciting quest lines. Looking forward to redoing the Wrath Gate and Wrath Lich King. And yeah. What does it matter? The Great Mother is dying. Life is not worth living. What is it? Garrosh crumples up the map and throws it into the fire. What's the use? They've been attacking us for weeks. This is nothing new. Don't you understand? We're done for. Great Mother Gaia is dying. Or Gaia.
Blood and thunder.
Alright. Is that it? Are we supposed to wait for these guys? Don't really think so. Alright, well, let's fly on over here. We'll take care of this guy, and we'll see where we're at from there. Hopefully our workaround works today. Alright, so just gonna have to drop down. Take the res sickness and make a long flight. Oops. Probably should have done that a little closer. Nice this before we start taking off all of our equipment. Alright, so you guys want to see if this works. If it does work, this could be a great tutorial on how to get it done. Step 1, get res sickness. Step 2, question mark. Step 3, profit. If I can only find the place again. flying through the trees. Alright. Okay, so we're completely naked. We have res sickness on. Let's see if we can. There we go. Hey. Not too shabby. So. There we go. Alright, so that's how you have to get it done. Fall, res sickness at the spirit healer, and then fly back and punch him in the junk. Should be good. Success! For many years, Boulderfist ruled all ogres in the Outland. The ogres were united under Crawl and content with the lands that they were given. In the past few months, we have lost many ogres to a new clan known as Warmaul. Warmaul has taken most of our land in Nagrand and killed many of our people. We had no choice but to take this town. We are being exterminated. Crawl has gone missing and Boulderfist is in turmoil. Lantrezer of the Blade rules in his absence. Alright, well let's throw our equipment back on here. And continue on our merry way. And hopefully the res sickness doesn't slow us down too much.
What do you need?
Take what you have learned and tell Jorn at Geradar. I assure you that he won't be happy to know that our village was destroyed and many of our people are killed because ogres needed more space. May the ancestors watch over you. I will be hiding in the bushes if you need me for anything else.
May your blades never die.
Yeah, it's a solid plan. Things don't go your way, hide in the bush. Just let it pass you by. One thing I have never tried, even coming back to the game in Legion, was pet battles. I've never played a single pet battle. Pet battle. Collect. I do have 70 unique pets. Not even played any of the battles. Or raise a pet to level 3. Nada. Nothing. Haven't done it, haven't started. So you think that they are within their rights to displace and slaughter orcs on a whim, eh? I'm sure that this had nothing to do with their leader being an impotent whelp. If only he'd gotten a fraction of the passion that his father had. Message in a battle. Ogres are moved by one thing, might. If we expose ourselves to them as being weak, they will take advantage of that weakness and wipe us out. Garrosh might be ready to lie down and let the ogre dogs take our lands, but I am not. I needed to deliver a message to the Boulderfists. The only type of message that they are capable of understanding, brutality. Travel to the Burning Blade Ruins southeast of here and show them the might of the Megar. And Severos, check in with the others before leaving. Alright. If you are venturing into the Burning Blade Ruins, I have a task for you. Take these Megar battle standards and place them at 3 distinct locations in the Ogre compound. An area of high visibility is recommended. Look for the gigantic flaming pyres on the upper levels. Place a standard near the first, second, and third burning blade pyres. The standard will leave a lasting impression upon any ogres who may have missed the battle. Alright. Look at that, our res sickness almost timed out already. Just from the in-between. Where's all the fish key?
I'm out of range.
Place our second little battle standard.
It's too far away.
Try and find that key. There we go. Still gotta kill a couple more ogres there. Well, I need a key to drop, so we don't even need it for... Probably don't even need it for Loremaster, so we'll just head back. Feel free, guys, to let me know if the music's too loud. I can try and turn it down a little bit more. Perhaps you would like another task, a more delicate matter. Yes. The Boldafists have moved the supplies they stole from our village to the twin clefts of Nagrand, found west of here in Halani Basin. While you are in the area, keep your eye out for supply crates. If we can get those back, it would ease much of the burden that has fallen upon the matrons of Iridar. Our task is not yet finished. There are more that must be taught a lesson. Directly west of here, you will find the Halani Basin. Within the basin are twin clefts in Nagrand, Northwind and Southwind. Boldafish shock troops use the clefts to hide their ogre mounds. I need you to track down those troops and kill all that you encounter in the name of Magar. Alright. Let's go down to this lower southern one first. Steal all our crates back. I can't imagine what they're hiding in here. My guess is that it's just some really cheap dinnerware. Just really cheap plates, knives, forks. Yeah, we're shipping supplies to our Garadar location, and just need some plates for the people. These ogres just come and steal all of them. Start opening them up. Plates. Not what we were looking for, but this is really helpful. We could really use this stuff. One more warrior. So, if that's the case, start sneaking our way out. Steal this little mining node over here. Yeah, most of our possessions were destroyed or stolen in the attacks. I cannot offer you much, but there's items that you may find useful.
Go forth to victory.
If this does not freeze the blood in their veins, nothing will. You have done Magar justice, Severos. For justice, Magar rewards greatly. Kilrath sends news of the Boldafist leader. He is an orc, an ancient orc that passed through the Dark Portal in the time of our fathers and has since returned to his homeland. I wish for you to track down this orc and try to convince him to pull back the Boldafist ogres. He resides on an upper platform in the Burning Blade ruins to the southeast near the border of Terrakar. Be warned, he is a blade master. Good old Warcraft 3 blade master. Just whirlwind everywhere. I guess Blizzard's coming back out with the remaster version of Warcraft 3. I think that'll be really interesting to see. And it'll be interesting to see if it gets modded again for the defense against the ancients. Have a bunch of blade masters running around again. I have killed many of your ogres, land treasure. I have no fear. Then you are a fool. Do you not know what I am? Should I know? You look like an orc to me. I think I missed it. Oh. Yeah, it's just that there. An orc. Land treasure scoffs. I am a blade master of half orc descent. And the other half? Draenei. And because of this, I am neither. Not orc, not Draenei. My own kind are a rare breed. Most have been killed decades ago. I live because of my strength of will. I've heard of your kind, but I've never thought to see a day when I would meet a half-breed. Bite your tongue, Blood Elf. I have seen things in my lifetime that you have only heard about in legends. I have killed man, woman, and child without remorse, under the banner of 2 war chiefs of the horde I have served, and now I rule Boulderfist. My apologies, I did not mean to offend. I am here on behalf of my people. And what do your people want of Land Treasure, Blood Elf? My people ask that you pull back your Boulderfist ogres and cease all attacks on our territories. In return, we will also pull back our forces. Do you know where you are, fool? This is Ogre Land. Before Orc, before Draenei, there was Ogre. Yet you wish to start a war that you will inevitably lose? Boulderfist will crush you. And if Boulderfist does not destroy you, Warmill will. But I think your leaders already know this. We will fight you until the end, then, Untreasure. We will not stand idly by as you pillage our towns and kill our people. Glares at us if he were looking through you. Perhaps there's another way. I will agree to your leader's demands, only if you do exactly as I ask. With your assistance, we may be able to help each other out greatly. What do I need to do? So what is your decision? Will it be war, or will you lend your assistance? I'll help you. You will stage a series of events that will lead the Kilsoro orcs of Kilsoro Fortress to believe that the Warmaul ogres have attacked their base, and then another series of events to make the Warmaul ogres believe the Kilsoro orcs are attacking their base. Do this, and you solve both of our problems. Boulderfist will have their territory back, and your people will be free from attack from the Boulderfist, Warmaul, and Shadow Council. Alright, sounds pretty good. You'll need to steal Kilsoro armaments from Kilsoro Fortress if my plan is to work. Search the fortress for crates of Kilsoro armaments. Bring whatever you can find to me. Kilsoro Fortress is located directly south and a little to the west of Burning Blade Ruins. Hands you a pack full of banners. These are Warmaul Ogre banners that I recently acquired. I want you to travel to Kilsoro Fortress directly south of here and kill as many of the Kilsoro filth as you can find. Drive a Warmaul Ogre banner through the heart of each fallen Kilsoro soldier. Return to me when you have completed this task and the other that this plan requires. Okay. Let's go. Make sure we grab this ore while we're here.
sir.
There we go. We just need to grab the rest of our supplies and we're out of here. There we go. We will ignite a hatred heretofore unseen between the two clans. Excellent. Our next target will be the Laughing Skull Ruins. Land treasure's eyes open in bewilderment. Is it done? Can you imagine their puzzlement over what is happening, Blood Elf? This will be glorious. Now you must plant the seed of war in the fat, useless heads of the War Mall to the northwest, near the mountains. You'll find the Laughing Skull Ruins. Do you recognize those banners? They are Kilsoro banners. I want you to take a stack of Kilsoro banners and plant them on the corpses of War Mall ogres. Remember, northwest is where you'll find the ogres. Okay. Body of evidence. Your rampage through Kilsoro Fortress has provided us with a special opportunity. We have enough bodies to make it appear as if great battle has taken place. Travel to the Laughing Skull Ruins and find the Laughing Skull Courtyard. There you should be a blazing pyre in the courtyard. Make sure the area is secure and then use this blanket to send up smoke signals. When my ogres see the smoke, they will sneak in and plant the bodies of slain Kilsoro soldiers. That should be the final straw. Go. Start planting some of this here. I see a couple bodies planted, but your dead orcs sound good. That's all of them. There's a lot of bodies that just should be carrying around. Grand Slam. Let's just see how that one goes. The Throne of Elements, because technically we finished the quest that gives us the prerequisite. So hopefully completing the other quest is gonna give us the achievement for it. But if not, I really don't know what to do about that. What you have to say? Can you predict what will happen next? The plan is perfect. I am already seeing the fruits of your labor. Do you now understand why you could never win a war against me? I must admit, I have not felt this alive in decades. You have performed well. You will stage a series of events that will lead... Yes. Good message to Gyrdar. Then treasure points to an unmarked crate. Take it. It is my offering to your people. You have single-handedly saved my clan from extermination. You may tell your leader that lent treasure of the burning blade and his bolted fist ogres accept the offering of peace. So nice. So glad that we can avoid yet another blood battle. You waste your time, Blood Elf. Take whatever you desire from the crate. I nor Gyrdar have any need for these useless trinkets. A visit with the Great Mother. The Great Mother has asked that I seek you out and deliver a message. She wishes to speak with you at once. My will has been sapped, but make no mistake, Severos. If you anger the Great Mother, I will come down upon you with all the force that I can muster. She is in the main hall. Listen to what she has to say and do as she tells you. Alright, let's go, let's have a little chit chat here. There she is. Hello, Great Mother. Garrosh told me that you wanted to speak to me. I am Gaia, matron of Nagrand. If you are here, it would be safe to assume that the portal has opened. Most of the orcs here were too young or too sick to remember the dark portal. She points to the orcs around her. Many of them were orphans or would soon become orphans. I, Blackhand, would have it no other way. Keep the sick from the healthy. Only the strong would survive, or so they say. You raised all of the orcs here, Great Mother? They have grown up here. We kept them safe from harm. We did the best that we could in nursing them back to health. Many perished, but many, many more were strong, like Garrosh. He has lost his heart, you know. He tells me that I am his balance, that without me, the blood lust that consumed his father and ultimately cursed our people would take him over. Do you believe that? Of course not, dear, but it's not me that has to believe. Garrosh can lead the Nagrand. He is strong and wise. All of the spirits approve of him. He just needs to believe in himself. He fears so much. He fears so deeply that if he lets himself go, his rage will consume him and all that would be near him. What can be done? I have tried many different things. I have done my best to help the people of Nagrand. Each time I have approached Garrosh, he has dismissed me. I wish I knew, dear. He will not listen to you, nor will he listen to me. In truth, it is why I am still here. It is why I have not left with Mother Kashur. He must find his heart. Our people will not survive through the winter without leadership. Left. How can you choose to leave? I am old. It is my time. When I pass, my spirit will move on to the spirit realm. It is there that I will stand with my ancestors. It is there that we will watch over our people. When Nagrand was alive, Mother Kashur's duty was the same as my duty now. What is his duty? The duty of a clan mother is to listen to the wind and the water and the fire and the earth, to gather information for her clan in the way others gather furs to stay warm. It is the spirits that I commune with in my dreams. Mother Kashur speaks to me like the spirits that spoke to her once. When I pass, I will speak to Drakia and Celestine in the same manner. Is there anything I can do for you, Great Mother? You must first expand your mind so that you may commune with the ancestors. Mother Kashur wishes to speak with you, so before this becomes possible, you must collect the herbs required to create a potion that will expand your mind, allowing you to commune with the spirits. You must gather a lemba root from Terakar, marshberries from Zangarmarsh, Teleri fronds from Nagrand, and dragon spine from the Blades Edge Mountains. I have written down instructions on this parchment as to the cultivation of these herbs. Return to me when you have gathered the materials. Boy, going on a big old field trip here. Well, go on down here. There's a little quest down here. Holy wind. It's another one of these drops. Yeah. Find someone at the Throne of Elements that knows how to speak to Kalameg and show them the Howling Wind. This amorphous mass of elemental air is speaking to you in a language that you cannot understand. You believe the language to be the tongue of the elements, Kalameg. Perhaps someone at the Throne of Elements could shed some insight on this unusual find. Alright, we can do that. Give it here, quickly. It is a distress call. Blood Elf and outside forces attempting to subvert the elements. Merkblood corrupted. Merkbloods are capturing and torturing the spirits of air. Merkblood are my kin, a tribe of the broken who serve the vile Musalek, beast lord of Coilfang. The air spirit states that the Merc-blood putrefiers are capturing other spirits of air and using them to sow chaos into the ranks of the elements. It would seem that the Merc-blood have recently sacked an orc village to the southwest known as Sunspring and are using powerful elemental magic to disturb the lake. Find the putrefiers and destroy them. Alright. Okay, this very well could be the missing quest that we had for the Throne of Elements. So that's good. We are almost done with that then. Okay. That was easy enough. All the way up there. Blade's edge here.
Must not give up.
You saw them controlling the elements, the wind bend to their will? This is troubling. I must consult with the others. We thank you for your efforts. Perhaps you should return to your village and see if they have any other information about the Merc-bloods and their nefarious goals. There it is. Throne of Elements. There we go. Almost done. And we're off into Blade's Edge. Well, hopefully, by the time we finish this Outlands, we should be hopefully done by the end of next week and starting into Wrath of the Lich King. I'd like to be done a little bit soon. Let's see. There it is. There's our marshberry. put us kind of on the right trajectory. There we go. Alright. Back to Terracar, I guess. Go through Terracar, back through Nagrand, then we'll finish up there, and we might be getting to sneak on over into Blade's Edge. Only ever done just like a couple quests over in the Evergrowth area. But Blade's Edge, just always skipped it. I just didn't like the layout of the place. Didn't like the way it looked, so I didn't want to stay there any longer than I had to. Skipped right over that zone, almost every single character. Finished Nagrand, right into Netherstorm, and then hopefully get to skip all of Shadow Moon Valley as well, because I didn't like the look of that place either. What's this ghost down here for? What do they want? Start the scene ball, check it out. Just once again leading you into the dungeons. Dungeon quests. Arcane Tool. That one there, probably have to wait till Shadow Moon Valley. Oops. A little bit off course. There we go. Alright. Slip on back into Nagrand and then finish this one up. And we are getting close to the end. brought all the weird things you wanted. You're very resourceful. Our greatest gatherers would have taken twice as long to collect the herbs. She mixes the herbs into a potion and places the tincture to your lips, forcing you to drink. Do not be afraid. Do not be alarmed by what you might see once the effect has taken hold. These spirits are all around us, always. The potion allows your mind to be able to understand and ultimately see the spirits. You will need to be under its influence if you are to speak with Mother Kshur. You will find her great ways to the southwest at the ancestral grounds. Alright. I gotta say, this is probably the most normal looking zone out of all of the Outland ones. So close. There are 6 chapters there, 5 chapters there, 8 chapters there. It's a long time to spend in that blue and green area of town. The potion that you drank has no real effect. You can only see a spirit if they allow it. The potion is merely a symbol of your belief and dedication. It was a test and you passed. Do you see them walking around us? The ancestral grounds are normally quiet and undisturbed. As of late, the ancestral spirits have risen and are extremely agitated. Something is causing a great disturbance to the spirits. We must discover what that something could be, but first, we must put the immediate threat to rest. These ghosts that you see walking about are not truly the ancestors, but a representation of their state of being. You must destroy the agitated orc spirits. Do this and return to me. Alright.
Don't have a target.
Alright. Quick, easy. It's no use, they continue to rise. There must be something more insidious underway. I need you to journey to the villages of the ancestors. Seek each one out and see if the ancestors remain. Visit Sunspring Post to the north, visit the Laughing Skull Ruins far to the north against the mountains, visit Geradar to the northeast, and finally visit the Bleeding Hollow Ruins on the borders of Nagrand and the Terrakar Forest to the east. Return to me once you have observed the ancestors in their homes. Okay. Off we go. Sunspring Post. Got the itchy back. So, anyways, if you're just tuning in, what we're doing is just trying to run through Loremaster on a fresh Demon Hunter and get this kind of caught up and on the way before Classic drops. And there we go. Just a quick little flyby. And, you know, I haven't made an Alliance character, so I kind of want to do the same thing on the Alliance character as well. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but hopefully it doesn't take too long. But I think we're already 4 streams in so far, and we're kind of halfway through Outlands. But yeah, there's a lot of expansions that I missed. I missed Pandaria, and I missed Warlords, and came back for Legion for a little bit, but I didn't really do any of the Sarmar or whatever area of quests. But yeah. And then BFA haven't even gone or dwelt into at all. Haven't even started that, so. We'll go through everything first before we even get to BFA. No Pandaria Explorer, no Draenor, Broken Isles. This character doesn't have any of these yet, but High Mountain and Stormheim were almost complete. Suramar. Yeah. Alright, all the way back. I'll fly a little bit higher. Yeah, that guy there. That one's a high level. That's one thing about running around and not being a max level yet. Is that trying to take the shortest path, you might run into some little bit higher level than anticipated. It'll just take you out. This is very troubling. You say that none of the ancestors were at their village? That they were all moving south? Oshigan, the Diamond Mountain, was one sacred to my people. It was there that the clans would gather every year to celebrate the springtime festival. It was there that our shaman communed with the honored ancestors. It was the center of our culture until the shadows overtook us. When the clans became a horde, the spirits of Oshigan fell silent. The ancestors turned their backs on us. Yet something now draws them from their rest. Venture to Oshigan and discover what could trouble the spirits.
Farewell.
It's our pal from the last stream. Got her revenge a couple times. I feel like I'm missing something here. Unless we just have to go a little bit further. Let's see. Missing a particular quest item by chance? No? Yes? What are those guys doing way down there? Is there a way into this dumb rock? There is. I don't think I've ever been inside here. This is fantastic. I played so hard in Burning Crusade and have not been in here once. At least I don't remember being in here.
I need to get closer.
I am Kur of the Naru. Severos, I stand within the heart of the ancient vessel. Oshigan, as the orcs named it, it is the ship that first brought the Draenei to this world. Though we fell from the heavens and crashed here many hundreds of years ago, my weakened energies have remained trapped within this wreckage. Regrettably, I am the source of the orc spirit's pain. As my energies bled away over the centuries, a void slowly grew in my place, devouring the souls of those nearby. Helplessly, I watched as generations of orc souls were drawn into the vortex. Recently, my enemies harnessed the vortex and used it to draw countless void minions into the Burning Legion. Now, the key to ending this cycle and freeing the orc spirits lies with another Naru, Adal. I have sensed his essence within the ancient city of Shatrath in the Terrakar Forest. Alright. If that's the case, we are going to... Well, take a quick Hearthstone. I think it'll be a little bit quicker. Making our way over here. Take the portal back to Orc. We'll jump on over to Trap. Ta-da! There we go. Okay. Kur was wise to send you here. While we cannot assist you with the suffering of orc ancestors, there is one that can, one that is soon to be reborn of light. Deep within the Achinai crypts is a tomb unlike any that exists on the Shattered Realm. It was from this tomb, the first tomb, that the vast mausoleum of Ashadun was born. You must venture to the Achinai crypts of Ashadun and find this tomb. Slay the guardian of the crypt to release this captive spirit within. the spirit holds the key. Okay, so we will have to make a quick little dungeon run. And then we should be wrapping up this Asuna Matata. I love the names of some of these achievements. Nope, set the calls. I guess it's been way too long. Shadow Letter. What is this? Script. There we go. There we go. Still do this quest. Terrifying otherworldly being haunts both the spirit and physical worlds. We call it Shirik. It can only be harmed in your realm. Please help us rid of this nightmare. Sure. Exarch Maladar performs his unholy work in the deepest part of the crypts. He poses a threat to both our worlds. If he is not stopped, we must slay him for the benefit of us all, dead and alive. Reading spirits. Mention I have turned their backs on everything we used to stand for. They've taken to raising the dead as unholy minions. This cannot stand. Hey, come back. Put the spirits back to rest and massacre those responsible for raising them into undead. Do that. Look at that. These guys are pretty rich monks in here. Nice shard. Hey. Look at that fancy sword. That part's pretty much done. Look at those guys. There we go. Just pump this guy a couple times and get on with their day. Door. The memory is vivid. My energies are wholly drained from the crash. It was only a dim speck of void energies when the Prophet Valen and his Draenei compatriots lifted my remains and brought them here. After much ceremony, my diminished form was laid to rest within these sarcophagus. I have been regenerating for nearly 1,000 years. The cycle is almost complete. That's a long time. For several centuries, the spirits of Achton coalesced into dark essence. Many of the catastrophes that befell the script were a direct result of my weakened state. Regrettably, there's nothing that can be done to stop the cycle. It is a facet of the narrow condition. Without the void, the light cannot exist. Your only recourse is to destroy the ancient spirits of Nagrand before they transform into creatures of the void. Use the soul mirrors found throughout the script to free them. Soul mirror. There we go. Soul sees, so we gotta go all the way back there and kill those darkness. Where's this gonna take us? That's a question. Turns you to Windrunner Sanctuary. Where's that? Don't know. I feel like it would be a long run.
I'm out of range.
There's our tormented soul priest. The dead belong in the spirit realm, just as you belong in this one. Uh-oh, we're being chased. There we go. Perhaps now we can finally be at peace. You have done our realm a great service. You will not be forgotten. Awesome. We're here for the fame and the glory. And only the fame and the glory. I see dead training. They're all around us. Bad, nobody believes me because I'm a child. Not even my own mommy believes me. He believes me though. He sees them too. Boy, does he get angry about it. It's kind of funny. I see ghosts and people just smile and pat me on the head, trying to placate me. Ramdor sees ghosts and people label him as crazy. Sure hope I never grow up. You should probably go talk to Ramdor before you go inside. He was once a death priest. Child is correct, I was once a death priest. Such an unsavory title. Though that corridor lies through that corridor lies the cherry crypts. Inside you'll find the remnants of my priory. They are all mad now, of course, insane to the last. I suppose I stood out being the last one among them with any common sense. Of course, I was excommunicated for my beliefs. What are my beliefs, you say? I believe that the dead, which we have been caring for these last 500 odd years, should be left alone. Maladar has other plans. He's retreated to the crypts of remembrance to start his experiments, necromancy. I hope you weren't thinking about going in there. Not before helping me out so that these damn spirits will finally leave me alone. I know where they keep their treasures, Blood Elf. Got it. Got your attention, eh? Bring me the Book of the Dead held by Elder Ezekiel of Shatrath. Well, seeing as I enjoyed Outlands so much when I was actually playing through it, I wonder if I'm actually going to enjoy the quest lines through Warlords of Trainer, because it's supposed to be in a similar area, it's just through an alternate timeline, right? Oops, wrong turn. Oh no, we're stuck. There we go. Book of the Dead, never heard of it. What's this about anyway? Who sent you? What book? I don't see any book. Ramdor? Let me think. Ramdor. Oh yes, the Death Priest. What does he want with the book? Well, it doesn't matter. Yes, I lied to you, and no, I don't have the book. Not anymore, anyway. It was stolen, probably by one of those filthy refugees. Besides, Akendun is now defunct. We have no use for the book. If you find it, you can keep it. Like I said, I saw some of those ruffians snooping around the terrace last week. Start your search with them. They're probably playing dice in the slums. Beat down Dirty Larry and get information. There he is. We'll beat him, alright. Ezekiel said that you might have a certain book. Time to teach you a lesson in manners, boy. Now I'm gonna give you a count of 3 to get out of here before I sick the dogs on you. 2, 3. They did. Alright, we give up. Don't hurt us. Easy. Okay, don't hurt us. We had the book, but we sold it. What? A couple of Draenei paid us a visit last night. They somehow learned that we had the book in our possession and made a very generous offer to take it off our hands. We didn't ask them what they wanted with the book, but the young one kept talking about the Master's grand design, whatever that means. Look, I don't ask questions when money is in play. They gave us a lot of gold, and we gave them the book. He said that they live in Nagrand, in the old abandoned armory north of Telar.
Have a good one.
I knew it. Always leads back to them. A place that we popped on into, and there was no quest available for us there. Now we gotta barge in there and start asking questions. Delicious coffee. Hi. The signs were all there, but I turned a blind eye. The Legion's grasp grows stronger every day, even in these parts. Had I known that my boy was communing with demons, they offered him power and then gave him a taste of that power. That was all that it took. The book is gone, taken by Levix. His plans are known only to me and his Dark Master. Stranger, I don't know if you've ever done right in your life, but know this, the boy must be stopped. It has already begun. Levizus stands atop the ruins of Etchedent and reads from the Book of the Dead. He calls the dead out by name and through demonic rituals binds the tormented souls to his will. He will raise all of Archidon if given the chance, but you must first prepare. You cannot do battle with that which you cannot see. Bring me the items I require to brew the tincture. It will open your mind and allow you to see into the spirit world. We've already had this one. That other old hag gave us that list, and we had to go find all those items. Huge cleft. So that we could supposedly see the dead. What the soul sees. Darkened spirit slain.
I can't attack that. I can't attack that target.
Yeah.
I can't carry anymore.
Inventory's full. Sheesh. Yeah, tons of. Get rid of some of this stuff. I don't need all of this. Yeah. Alright. That should help. Seriously, where are these darkened spirits?
Hurry back!
Okay. Oh, so I still have to use this soul mirror.
It's too far away.
Okay. So I gotta come over here, pop this thing, and do that. I see. There we go. Okay.
I need to target something first. I need to get closer.
There we go. Okay. They do a really good job of making it idiot proof, but sometimes the idiot's just too good. The idiot has evolved.
I need a target.
The specific area. You see. I haven't played this game in a long time, and then just come back, slap in the PTR, try and figure it out. It's a tough learning curve. So if you ever did want to kind of get back into World of Warcraft, but you don't want to pay for your subscription or anything like that, this is actually a lot better alternative. Yeah, it's kind of lonely as it is out here. I mean, you don't see hardly anybody. But you just, if you've ever had a full account before, you can just make a PTR character or import all of the characters that you did have at retail on one at any given time. So if you unsubbed at the beginning of BFA but you want to come back and try some of the content, stuff like that, you can always just hop on the PTR, copy your character, and then basically play the latest and greatest patch of it, and still not have to worry about paying that sub fee. And who knows, if enough people end up coming back that way, you can probably get a good enough group to continue doing a lot of the content in PFA.
to target something first.
This is a character that I made on the PTR, just straight, brand new. And so if I ever do get live, all of this data is not even going to transfer over to that character. All of the Loremaster achievement won't even be on the account. But, oh well. Didn't have to pay the sub fee.
I'm out of range.
There we go, last one. There we go. These narrow are wise beyond all manner of life of this world. You have completed a long and dangerous journey, risking life and limb to ensure the safety of the Nagrand and serenity of our ancestors. For this I am thankful beyond what words can convey. Return to the Great Mother, Gaia at Gaia at Garadar with news of your victory. This will surely lift the spirits of the Nagrand. Perhaps even the young Hellscream will be lifted from his malaise. Flawless Greater Windrock Peak. There we go. We're just gonna find the big birdies.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
There it is. Let's pop up here and grab this little exploration point. Zanger Ridge. Leave as this army grows in size and power with each second that passes. You must hurry. Stranger, I was not forthright with you. Once you drink this potion, you will forever see into the world of the dead. This recipe that you'll drink is a rite of initiation for all death priests of Akadun. I still don't even know how to say that. Akadun. Many go mad after its effects have taken hold. Seeing the dead is shocking. Do you wish to continue? Yeah, sure, why not? Go now, Severus. You will find Levexus on the uppermost ruins of Etchedon. Enter there from the southern reaches of the Bone Waste. He stands amidst the storm of souls. Destroy him and take the Book of the Dead. Once you have the cursed book in your possession, destroy it. Destroy it so that such an atrocity can never again be made possible.
Long life.
Okay, boss. We get it done. Go right back to the old great mother. I want you to personally deliver this news to Garrosh. You have done so much for the Megar, Severus. Your accomplishments are known to all, including Garrosh. Go to him now and tell him of your latest victory. Tell him that you do what you do for him and his people. Surely he will be lifted by your words. Alright, Garrosh. Snap out of it, man. Everyone is proud that our people will live to see another winter. But beyond that, what is there? Maybe you should lead this clan. Maybe then I will be allowed to die when the Great Mother passes. Allowed to finally erase the shame of my family name. I long for such peace. You are an honorable blood elf. You have done much for the Megar. No one could ever deny your service to my people. Alas, the time of the Megar is at an end. You have shown me, more than anything, that I am unfit to lead these people. My cursed blood runs too deep. I will not. I cannot become the second Hellscream to damn the orcs. Please, return to the Grey Mother and tell her what I have told you. I am too ashamed to see her, to look into her eyes.
What do you need?
Garrosh is beyond redemption, Grey Mother. I fear that in helping the Megar, I have convinced Garrosh that he is unfit to lead. I can no longer fight the spirits. My time has long since passed. Once again, I must thank you for all that you have done. While Garrosh may be unmovable, many of my people have been lifted by your accomplishments. They are now willing to fight for our rights as a united clan. I have done all that I could, Grey Mother. I thank you for your kind words. You remind me of my son. He was an immovable mountain, a pillar of strength and honor. He sacrificed himself so that we could survive, so that generations of orcs after him could be born into a world without the blood curse, without Gul'dan and his dark horde. Oh, Duratan, I wish you could be here. Your people so desperately need you. Your mother? You're the mother of Duratan? Did you know my son? Grey Mother, I never had the honor. Duratan died long before my time, but his heroics are known to all on my world. The orcs of Azeroth reside in a place known as Duratar, named after your son. And you take a moment to breathe and think through what you're about to tell the Grey Mother. Yes? It is my war chief, Grey Mother, the leader of my people from my world. He is the son of Duratan. He is your grandchild. What? Tears streamed down Grey Mother's gaze face. Duratan survived to have a child? The child Draka told me of before they left. It was their greatest fear, to raise a child in this world. On the other side of that gate was their only hope. I dared not to tell Duratan, but secretly, I begged the spirits to watch over them, to protect their child, and to give them strength. I must see my grandchild. I must see him. Please, I am too weak. You must tell him before I leave this world. I will return to Azeroth at once, Great Mother. There it is. Boom. The Grand Slam. Done and complete. Tears stream down grandmother's gaze face. Thrall is coming. I know he will be here soon. There it is. Oh, oh. Hold up. Thrall yells, "At long last, I am home." Where's he at? Is Thrall coming? No? Okay.
Loktar, go forth.
Loktar.
What can I do for you?
Awesome. Well, I had actually never read all of that dialogue before. That was pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Alright. Where are we off to now? What is this? You'll find the most enter so stats. Alright. What do you figure? Should we head over there and do that one first? Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? We'll head over there. Then we're finished Nagrand. We're off into Blade's Edge. And see how far we can dig into that tonight. And then eventually we'll get into this area. Not looking forward to this one. I've heard it's good, but just way too much green. It's all washed out. Should have made more zones like Nagrand. Or Zangarmarsh. Didn't mind Zangarmarsh. It's really blue and purple. Kinda hurts the eyes. Get some sunglasses on. I don't even think that this is going to be for any part of the Loremaster. It's pretty much just for the sake of completing it at this point. Whoa, hello? What's going on over here? Book of the Dead. Ta-da! Alright. Fantastic. We are done now. Who are you and what do you want? Oh, it's you! There's your Book of the Dead. The old Draenei said to just... Hey! If the old Draenei said to destroy the book, why didn't you? Wow, what's the difference? You might be greedy, but at least you're honest. Me, on the other hand, I lied to get this book. I have no idea where these poor lost souls kept their treasure, nor would I tell you if I did. However, I do have something for you. You did a good thing on this day, perhaps a great thing. You should be rewarded. By the way, welcome to the fold. Points to the spirits. Hey, what's up? There we go. Awesome. There we go. Ta-da! Off we go. On Blade's Edge. How did I complete these on? Not completed, not completed, not completed, not completed. Yeah, but who? Oh, earned by. Long shots, long shots, long totem pole. Long shots, long shots, long shots. Totem pole, totem pole, totem pole. So my shaman and hunter. That's basically who I have. A lot of my Northrend. What about Outland? What is that? Oh, earned by, earned by. I bet. Those are just recent. What did I originally? Earned by Crit Cat. Crit Cat, Crit Cat. That's my Druid. Most of those. Totem Pole, that's my Shaman. Cataclysm, Crit Cat. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Medkit. It's my Shadow Priest. Yeah. A lot of Shadow Priest in Cataclysm. Right at the end of Wrath of Lich King, I started playing a Shadow Priest. Leveled one up. I had a ton of alts. Alts everywhere. More alts than I could shake a stick at. Alright. Here we go. Let's start our wonderful adventure in Thunderlord Stronghold. and a giant bear. Misha. Sounds Russian. Rexar! Hey, Rex, how's it going? Haven't seen you since Hearthstone, buddy. How's it hanging?
My quarry needs.
The search for my people, our struggle against the Alliance, the war with the ogres and their Nagrand masters. All of these things weigh heavy upon my shoulders, Demon Hunter. Even I can use some help from time to time. Nah, I think you're alright.
What do you need?
Hey, Denjay seeks help. I'd send him reinforcements, but we're spread thin here as it is. We've got trouble of our own with the ogres up here. When I can, I'll give him what information we have on the local ogre tribes and their tactics. Perhaps, if he can survive long enough, we'll be able to launch a two-pronged assault on the vile scum.
It's safe.
Thanks, bud.
So.
Ah, Torchunk Two Claws. Bah, do I look like I have time for idle chit-chat? Do I? Be quick about your business. There are ogres to be killed. Bladespire threat. There's a threat to Thunderlord Stronghold worse than the Alliance at Sylvanar. I speak of the ogres of these mountains. Just to the west, down in the ravine, lies the Bladespire clan. Well, they aren't the only ogres, they are the closest, and they're the ones that we defeated to take this place. Head north through the jagged ridge, then down the path which leads to their hold. Slay as many of the Bladespire ogres and their raptors as you can at Bladespire Hold and the Bladespire grounds. 30 ogres and 10 raptors. My goodness. Just nothing but bloodbaths over here, eh? Skin stretched taut between the bones is a call to arms against the main defender of the Alliance's Sylvanar and the Living Grove to the west, felling an ancient tree. Stronglimb Deeproot, ancient of war and chief defender of the Living Grove south of Sylvanar. Find him by heading west across a bridge that traverses the Bloodmaw ravine. Return his hewn trunk to Torchunk Two Claws. I honor my ancestors in the time-honored shamanistic tradition. We must never forget the sacrifices that they have made so that we can be here, and we, in turn, must make the necessary sacrifices so our descendants will have a future. What brings you to me, Demon Hunter? The Thunderlord were once a proud orc clan before they were transformed into fell orcs through the blood of Manaroth. Recently, we discovered this orc stronghold from the ogres that infest the ravine below. They had moved in when the Thunderlord clan abandoned it. We will keep this place, and I will have your help doing so. In the jagged ridge to the south and west, there are bloodletters that have become like a plague upon us. They eat and breed incessantly. Kill them and return to me. Flight point. Always handy to have. Anybody else here want to give us some quests? Hello, people. We're gonna need some quests here. Give us all the quests. Alright. We got Blade Wing. Hey, Sylvanar. Gonna take out the big, gigantic lumbering tree. Oh, quests down here. Chali, the witch doctor? Hello? The ogres, they bury me here up to my neck and then forget to come back. I don't know if they forget to come back. Yeah, man, funny, laugh it up, disembodied ghost head here. Of course, if you want to help me out, I might be able to make it worth your while. But no, keep laughing. They stole me hookah and me brews. Hey. Alright. T'Challa used to be pretty friendly troll. Me come down here to teach the Blood Maul how to brew their beer, but once me do that, the Blood Maul bury T'Challa and leave him here to rot. The worst part of it is that they stole me hookah. So you want to help T'Challa? You bring me hookah back. T'Challa think ogres that stole it headed southwest over by the mine. And while you're in there, pick up some brews too. Alright. Get some hookahs, get some brews. Sounds like that kind of party.
I need to get closer.
And his hookah. There it is. Oh, T'Challa. Yeah, I got your brews and your hookah. Yes, that is what T'Challa is talking about. Though me not sure where those ogres put in there that not T'Challa's brand of tobacco that me smell in the hookah. No matter, T'Challa is happy enough. In fact, to ask you to do something else. Okay. As T'Challa was saying, he helped out his Blood Maul friends to make their brew, but what T'Challa did not say was why. The Blood Maul are in dire straits. The Bladespire clan be crushing them, and they needed a new weapon to help out with their fight. That's when T'Challa came up with a great idea. Why not make the perfect brew, one that strengthens you and weakens your enemy? Only thing is, T'Challa does not know if it works. So you're gonna take this brew up to the Bladespire hole and see if it works. Let's go get some ogres wasted. The artifact bears markings that indicate its origins as being created by the Thunderlord clan orcs. These orcs used to live at Thunderlord Stronghold before they were changed into Fell orcs. For a time, the Bladespire ogres inhabited the stronghold until recently when the Horde pushed them out. You've heard of other artifacts that were lost. A drum, an arrow, and a tablet come to mind as objects that you know are being sought after. Find them at Bladespire Hold and return them to Rogar Bloodgrip.
I'm out of range.
What are you guys doing here? Clan arrow. Missing something here. Yep. Sure am.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. It's too far away.
One more raptor. Where are you hiding? Or exterminated. We'll have to breed them at a remote location. and then transport them back in. We've gone too far. Good old friend here, T'Challa. Did the brew work? Did the Bladespire ogres like it? That's good news. That brew is gonna come in handy with T'Challa's gonna ask you to do next. T'Challa's been waiting for his revenge. The day they buried T'Challa and leave him to die, it was Grimnock Battleborn that led them, and it was the next day that Korga that came south to raid and kicked T'Challa in the head. I want them dead. You will find Grimnock atop the South Mall Tower and Blood Mall Outpost. So you will find Korgath in the top of a building at the north end of Bladespire Hold. Korgath has sober defenders, so use the brew to distract him away from them because they won't drink. Alright. Can do that. Back, and hopefully this guy's respawned already. So we've got a little trigger happy. I went in there, kind of took care of him a little early. I don't think this is the right place. This isn't where we killed him before. Oh, hello. A little assassination here. No. And drop it through the roof. Blade's Edge. T'Challa is pleased that Korga and Grimnock Battleborn are pushing up daisies just like him, but T'Challa's thirst for revenge is not quenched. There's one more thing that you must do. T'Challa wants revenge on all of the ogres. T'Challa was a powerful witch doctor in life. If you reach into my grave, you'll find a wicked strong fetish. Invoke the fetish's magic at the entrances to the buildings and towers of both Bladespire Hold and Blood Mall Outpost. The voodoo you work will summon an evil spirit that you must defeat. This in turn will curse that building. Beware, if you attempt to curse a building that is already cursed, you will call down another cursed spirit. Blades, Blood Mall. Wicked strong fetish. Ooh. Back it up. And ready. There we go. That is a long cooldown. Let's go take out this tree before we get sidetracked some more. Is that him? Yep. Oh, this big boy. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Really, it's unfortunate. It's such a long cooldown. Cool. And then 3, 2. One more. We can head on back to T'Challa. Our little troll. There we go. Making a wrong turn. Oops. Flew right by.
What you want?
T'Challa does not want to speak again until Severos has used the fetish to curse the buildings and towers of both the Bladespire and Bloodmaw clans. Well, we did that. Ha ha ha, revenge is sweet, but T'Challa can see you be interested in moving on now that you help him get his revenge. I hear you, Mom. Life is for the living. Tell you what, T'Challa got lots of goodies still left in his grave. You pick the one you like best. Kilt. Sounds a little dirty. It's like... Kilt, he's not wearing any underwear with the kilt. It's just... It's not good. Nobody wants it. Well, apparently our guy wants it.
Speak, friend.
That didn't take as long as I thought it would. Are you sure that you dealt with as many as was necessary? Very well. There's something else I want you to help with. Something far more important. The Alliance has recently moved into the west using their elven magics to grow a town and grove in a short matter of time. We must keep their defenses weak so that they do not also grow a spine. I have a plan that will do that and more. I want you to traverse the bridge to the southwest, which crosses over Bloodmaw Ravine and leads into the Living Grove. Attack their Fey Drake defenses in the Living Grove and bring back the magical dust that sometimes can be found upon their wings. This is a good first step towards securing our position here against the Ogres. With their numbers decimated, the Bladespire will think twice about attempting to retake Thunderlord's stronghold. Now, if they were only a clan of Ogres, that we have to worry about. To the south of the Bladespire clan lies yet another threat, Bloodmaw Outpost. While Bloodmaw Ogres are not the strongest clan in the mountains, not having the favor of the Nagrand known as Gruul the Dragon Killer, they run a close second. Now that we've dealt with the winnowing the Bladespire, it's time to turn our eye upon the rivals. From Bladespire Hold, head south through the ravine until you come to Bloodmaw Outpost. Slay as many of the Bloodmaw Ogres in the vicinity as you can. What's that you have there? A strong-limbed Deeproot's trunk. Did you chop him down by yourself? I bet you did. You know, Rek'Sai and I are looking for a young, strong demon hunter such as yourself to help out around here, especially with all the problems we continually have with the ogres. Make sure that you follow up with me on that possibility. Well, that trunk's definitely proof, which means you're here to collect the bounty and not listen to me talk. Go ahead, take your pick. Ooh, upgrade.
Glory to the Horde.
I do not believe my eyes. If this is some sort of trick, I will flay the flesh from your bones, Demon Hunter. Quickly, let me examine these priceless artifacts before you break them with your clumsy hands. Blood Elf fool, you almost destroyed the drum. I've worked too hard to get here, and now my hands have been empty up till now. At least you were able to succeed where the others only met with failure, or worse. It is time to evoke a vision that will lead you to the last relic that I have been seeking. Take this fiery fragment of my soul. Use it to transform your body into flame and denature your spirit into a vision guide that will shoot forth to reveal the location of the final Thunderlord relic. It is searing hot, but doesn't burn your hands. Just cruising. There it is. That's the spot we gotta get to. What did you see? Tell me, I must know where it is. The back of the Draenithus mine? The Bloodmaw clan must have stolen it from the Bladespire ogres. Bah, that is too far away, too deep into the Bloodmaw territory for me to travel. But you know the path. You will go there in my stead. If the vision that I've granted you is true, then you must travel down into the ravine and to the south end of Bloodmaw Ravine. There you'll find the Draenithus mine. Journey to the back of the mine and retrieve the Thunderspike. Ignore everything else. I have no interest in the crystals of the mine or the ogres there. As soon as you have the spear, return it to me here. And Severos, be very careful with it. I would hate to think that it would happen to you. What would happen to you should you break it? Demon hunters are very clumsy. Can't be trusted. Alter sources. Palette, Meridian, Purple, Onyx. Oh, we'll rock the Onyx for a while. So, our other clan there, the Bladespire, like to use raptors as pets. These guys are more wolf guys. Key difference. Let's just head to that mine. I want to kill enough guys in there.
I need to get closer.
Thanks, bud. kill lots of these. Oh, maybe not. We'll see. Hopefully we don't have to kill that many.
I need to get closer.
There's some more of our good buddies, the Arachwa.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Your actions against both the Bladespire and the Bloodmaw Ogre's clans have gone a long way to securing Thunder Lord Stronghold's future. We will not suffer those that get in the way of our destiny here. As you have done good work in destroying these ogres, I intend to reward you with the appreciation of the Horde. It would seem that the Alliance is determined to follow us wherever we go. Let us teach them that we are not intimidated by their presence. Not only have you weakened their defenses, but we're going to put this dust to use in bolstering our own defenses against the Alliance. With the magical dust you recovered, I have fashioned a magic ointment that will aid in our own defenses. Our dire wolves are the perfect combination of mount, sentry, and friend, but the Alliance scum have been poaching them in the Jagged Ridge. Severos, I want you to take this ointment and apply it to our dire wolf friends. The Alliance will get a rude surprise the next time they send one of their hunting parties. Be aware, though, that some of the wolves may not like this and will turn on you. Significance of these artifacts? Yes. Now I am impressed. Do you have any idea how many others died attempting to retrieve all of these relics? We are fortunate to have you working with us here, even if you are a bit slow. You must allow me to reward your dedication to our cause. Choose, but choose wisely. When you are done, I will hand over the artifacts to appease the ghosts of Thunderlord Stronghold. There we go. You above all have earned the right for the Horde to inhabit our ancestral home. By recovering the artifacts of our clan, by taking up the fight against our ancient enemy, the Bloodspire Ogres, and their Grand Masters, by returning the Thunderspike to my hand, you have secured the blessing of the Thunderlord clan. I have been watching you and Rexar. You must aid him secure the future of the Horde here in these mountains. Only when you have forced the ogres into submission and slain their master, Growl the Dragon Killer, will your people be safe. You honor our memory. Severos, now that you can see me, there is something. You must tell Rexar. I know that he seeks his people, and I know where they are. The Mach Nathal, as they are known, have a village to the east beyond the Razor Ridge. Go, give Rexar this news. His people are in danger, and I know he will want to come to their aid. Garm Wolf Brother? He was the last chieftain of the Thunderlord clan. If you have communed with his spirit, then it must be true. I have chased rumors of the Mach Nathal across Outland with nothing to show for it. Finally, we may have found their home, but now that moment is here. I am filled with unease. Unease that has kept me awake deep into the nights during my search. Will they accept me? I know their leader's name, Leorox. Seek him out. You must be my eyes in this. Oops. I'm trigger happy. Now that you've strengthened the wolves and the Jagged Ridge's defenses, perhaps we can refocus our attentions on more deadly matters, such as the ogres. You have done a good job in aiding us here. We could use the help of someone capable, such as yourself, should you decide to stay. Whatever you do, you have earned my respect and appreciation. Sweet. Alright, one down. Thunderlord Stronghold. Done. Whispers on the Wind. Death's Door.
Blood and thunder.
What brings you to our village? So you come from the world beyond the portal, and you know of Rexar? Oh yes, I'm quite familiar with him. You see, he is my son. But he has made his choice a lifetime ago. He is not one of us, and he is not welcome here. We have enough troubles with the Blood Maul ogres. Know this, being born half-breed does not make you Mach Nathal.
Go forth.
Well, that's pretty harsh.
Strength and honor.
The Irakwa of Vecnir have been thorn in our sides for many years. Some strange religion guides them, a religion which has the Irakwa in a frenzy of activity. They carry these crystals with them now, which have turned to some dark purpose. I know something of the rituals. They take the crystals to the spell circles to infuse them. We at the village would like to know more. Waylay a few of the Irakwa until you find a crystal. Charge it, then return it to me. Hunting silkwing larvae is a difficult challenge for our young warriors, but luckily, even if they fail to harvest the cocoon from the larva, we can still use the wings of hatched silkwings. In fact, we use the wings for much more than the cocoons, and we can never have too many. You'll be out there if... It would be great if you could bring me some.
What do you do?
The silk from the cocoons of the silkwings are used for all manner of things in the village. We can never get enough, and we never have enough. It is difficult to harvest the cocoons from the larva once they begin the process of metamorphosis. Our warriors are occupied with the assault on our village. If you could gather these for us, that would be helpful. Alright, we'll take care of it. Hungry Blood Elf? The Great Spirit helps those that help themselves. If you want to earn a meal, I suggest that you listen up, because Bragar there isn't going to give you anything for free, nor is tasty. The Raptors and Scale Wings of Razor Ridge and the Scale Wing Shelf have everything that's needed for 2 of the most delicious dishes you'll ever taste. Bring me their raptor ribs and serpent flesh, and I'll make you some of each for you. I may even teach you how to cook them up for yourself if you hurry. Alright. Go. Charged up, take that back. Serpent flesh.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Still need more. My goodness. One down. One more to go. Just up here we can grab our serpent flesh.
I'm out of range.
Ah, look how it glows. I must try this at once.
Right.
Hold still, I'm gonna try and use this crystal. Interesting. Let me try something. Kansas, you are a chicken. Whoa, there he goes. Fascinating. If you ever do that again, I will break your neck. Wings are quite delicate. It can be inlaid as decorative. Thank you. We will use these sooner than you might think. Awesome. Good quality cocoons. These, I can see you've gotten the hang of harvesting them. We have experimented with trying to raise our own silkwing larvae, but unfortunately the small ones do not produce enough silk to be of use to us. Alright, looks at you in the eye with the kind of stare that chills your soul. You come to the Mok'Nathal, but you do not understand us. You do not understand our struggle to survive. If you would understand us, then you will have to endure a taste of that struggle. To the south of the Vecnir Arakwa, they have enslaved a group of ogres in the caverns known as Trogma's Claim, and their leader, Vec, is in there. Slay him. Alright. Easy. I fashioned 4 wands that I believe will enhance the power of the Arakwa's crystals. Take these wands to Trogma's Claim and try them on the ogre slaves. You'll need to find an infused crystal off the Arakwa in the area. When you figure out which is best, come back to me. Yeah, we have all of our ingredients. I can taste them already. Quickly, hand over those parts. I'm gonna get them diced up and onto the fire. Luckily for you, this stuff keeps, and I'm in for a long time. So take these, and I suppose you can have the recipes as well, for being so kind as to restock my larder. fly over here, can beat up these Araqua, get another crystal. And then we can go into that little oak cave over there, take care of that baddie.
It's too far down.
There he is. Hey, how's it going? See ya. This information will be very helpful. I will further refine that design and see if we can't expand its utility. The information you have helped me reveal about the nature of the Araqua here will be of great interest to another. We were visited by members of the Cenarian expedition who have also become concerned with the Araqua's intentions here in the Blade's Edge Mountains. You should seek him out. His name is Timian, and you will find him at Evergrove in Ruan Wheel. Follow the road west from here, then north, where it forks into Razor Ridge. Finally, follow the road west when it splits into the Bladed Gulch. The Vecnir are the least of our adversaries, so you know how to slay an overgrown bird. This does not make you a true warrior. This does not give you a full understanding of our ways, but it's a start. Since time forgotten, we have fought with the Bladespire ogres. We have managed to push them back, so now that they only hold a tenuous grip at the Bladespire outpost, it's back the way that you came, on the southwestern edge of the Razor Ridge. Prove your worth by killing their leader, Nosh Brognat. Let us see the stuff you're made of when fighting the ogres. There's the right way to honor one's ancestors, and there is the wrong way. The Bladespire ogres carry totems with them, but they do not use them to show their respect. Instead, they seek to use them to manipulate and control. We should steal their totems because they are unworthy. We will put them to better use. Go to the Bladespire outpost to the west, just southwest of the Razor Ridge. Slay the Bladespire mystics and crushers and take their totems from them. Alright, so we did get Nagrand done today, and we started into our Blade's Edge here. We did finish a portion of it. We still got quite a ways to go, I think, before we're out of the clear on this one. So far it's pretty good though. It's a lot more interesting once you actually take the time to read all of the quests and not just blow through it and kind of get a little bit more of the story there. anyways, I am going to take off for the night, but thank you for tuning in, and just if you want to hang out and chat, there's Discord server up there. Also, you can catch any of these posted as well on YouTube. Probably going to maybe get into doing some clips or highlights from this rather awkward stream, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you had fun, and if not, I'm sorry. But if you did have fun, come back. Schedule's there, and I'll just update it quickly because I'm going back on day shift here, so the time will be updated and everything like that. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next stream. See ya.